Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you free online tools. These are either completely free or have a perfectly useful free tier that I think musicians should just be using, continuing their journey into 2025 and going on to 2026. It's just 4 apps that I find myself using quite a bit that are completely free and very helpful to the music making journey. To the music business journey. Yeah, to be honest, music business over music making, because these aren't gonna help you make music at all. You gotta make the music. The first one is Squoosh. I don't know why I don't see people talking about Squoosh. The amount of times I try to upload files and it's like, oh, this file exceeds the limit of like 2 megabytes. It's like, yeah, it's a like 4,000 by 4,000 or 3,000 by 3,000 pixel HD photo. Of course it is. What else am I supposed to do? Well, you can, export it again yourself on like Photoshop and shit, and you can get it to being a better size. However, you could just use Squoosh. It's a drag and drop. And then it shows you the quality difference. There's a little slider to see the quality difference. It tells you how much smaller the file size will be. And it tells you, it has different options of ways that you can either make it smaller or bigger if you'd like to, keep some of that quality, or if you're okay with risking some more of that quality to get some more of that extra space and, making that file size smaller. All my projects since I started re-releasing my music, including those on Bandcamp, have been squooshed with Squoosh. The next one that we are going to talk about is Tribly. Pre-saving doesn't mean much in music, especially for smaller artists. You can have, 10 people pre-save. It's not going to get you thrown on a playlist or anything. However, Tribly is a way that you can get people to pre-save, but they get something out of it. They get the free track. They get an exclusive version of the track. They get an exclusive, demo version of the track. Like, any reward would be great, and you can give them these rewards in exchange, not for the pre-save, that's not what you're after, in exchange for the email, and then you add them to your emailing list, and you're good. And Tribly is such an incredible way to do it. I don't think I've had, because before, right, when you're thinking about this, you're asking them to sign up for this pre-save. They don't get anything out of it. They can stream the song if they want when it comes out. But if you give them complete early access, or a complete different acoustic version, or a remix, or a demo, that entices them at least a bit more, that you're doing so much more than the dude scrolling through threads dropping his link with no comment whatsoever. Do better than him. You don't gotta be the best, but do better than him. The next one is going to be Brevo. This is the one where Squoosh comes in handy for certain things, because you have to upload your own files and images and logos and stuff to Brevo to use. But essentially, what it is it's a free mailing list. It's what I've used since I've started my mailing list. There is a little watermark at the bottom that you don't need to worry about too much. You can pay to get rid of it if you want. And you can only have a certain amount of people receive a letter a day, but I think it's like 5,000 or 1,200. I got 14 people. I can send these things out as many fucking times as I want. It is great at the free tier for starting artists. Don't sleep on Brevo. Don't sleep on mailing lists in general. Use Tribly to get that information. Use Brevo to weaponize it into success. No, but use Brevo to really connect with the people who wanted to give you that email, who wanted that early access. This is your opportunity to connect with them on a more personal base than stories or posts. Get the emails, use Tribly to do it, and connect with these people. Okay, the last tool that I have for you today, it's going to be Everynoise. Now, Everynoise, I've heard this talked about a lot before. It's incredible for finding genres, similar artists, researching playlists that you would be perfect for, and finding the users who create those playlists. We love Everynoise. Spotify doesn't. They shut it down. They got rid of the employee who was working on it, and he created a way for us to still use it using Spotify API keys. So, I'm going to show you how to do that, but first, let me tell you a little bit about this. So, it is created, you can follow the guy who made this, who's keeping this up to date, and who is still blessing musicians with help from Spotify, despite not being part of Spotify. His is Every Noise at Once. .bsky.social. Be sure to follow him, show him support, show him love, because I think it is such an incredible thing that he kept this tool going, because it was such a valuable resource. And I remember just people being so like upset, distraught, and feeling pretty negative about it just being gone. So shout out to him, huge thank yous, and I'm going to show you how to get that working on your account so you can use Every Noise. What's up? So here we are, different shirt, different pants, no overshirt. I'm in the cooler of the two rooms and I'm dressed worse. Anyway, so how to use Every Noise is you're gonna need to use Curio. I'll put the link in the description. It is an experimental personal interface that uses like Spotify playlists, I believe, and libraries as like ongoing like maps. So if you sign up for it, it kind of takes those genres, those artists and stuff like that. You know what, maybe I'm bullshitting. I don't know exactly how it works at all, but I do know you need it. So you sign into developer.spotify.com. You're going to go to the API dashboard and create an app. From there, you're going to go to the new apps setting page. You're going to add that URL, and you're going to put that in the list of redirect URLs. You're going to go ahead and check Web API and Web Playback SDK. Save your settings, copy the app's client into this form, and hit enter. I already did it, so I can't do it again, but I promise you, it is just as easy as it sounds. Super easy to use, super easy to sign up, and you saw the footage. Like, there's so many different artists, different genres, different paths to fall down. Now imagine using a spreadsheet to just keep track of all that. Find all your genres, all your playlists, all your related artists, do some research on them, find out what worked best for them, how they got their break. Like, really dive into these tools, man. And use some of the tools that I said in the last video, link right here, to work on these ones. I will see you all next time. Have a beautiful, incredible, blessed day. And keep loving the music, loving your music. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.